Hi, beautiful souls. This is Srimanju from Experience Healing. And here today, I would like to share some experiences of what are the benefits of being in Akashic Records and how I have been benefited by these readings and learning more about this sacred space as well, because that will help not only everyone listening also to even query yourself what can you find out being in the Akashic Records, or you can comment below as well, like if something that you have come across in the readings or through a book you were reading, or any kind of a spot like in through meditations as well, because this sacred space is everywhere right in front of us. It's not any physical book that you actually need to borrow or buy and read it. This beautiful space is Akashic Records. It helps us to raise our vibration. Like, say, for example, I would do a reading when actually I'm at the very bottom of my kind of a low moment as well, because it's just the healing that comes out of sitting in that sacred space is more powerful for me, more than the meditation that I would do for 30 minutes, right? So that way, it's just the healing that comes up, not only for me, but I also have witnessed many people telling in the talks as well. When I deliver a talk of 45 minutes or 2 hours, people, I do say them to watch out if they have any physical discomforts or any issues, like, say, for example, a back pain or a headache or a muscle spasm or something like that. And after the talk, how is it? And generally some of them have said like it's gone right away. And in these talks I do like a 15 minutes meditation. So like, yes, this is like, when you're at that rock bottom, you would be raising a vibration, not only energetically and also physically. When you come out of that space, you feel fresh, fuller, look forward to the life, what it has to offer. Like, I usually say, like, life is not about being positive all the time, but it is taking along whatever the packages it come, but turning them into the much more comfortable way that we can live with it. Of course, it is a package with all the emotion. That is what the life is about. Like, just like Indian cooking is, with all the spices that we have in our food. And that is the most important part of the life. We have to accept whatever it throws at us. But the stronger you are, the stronger your back can carry that, you'll be much more looking into different angle of that dimension. So raising your vibration, definitely the one of the biggest things that I have always looked forward to being in the records. Even if I don't download anything, I just love that space. So even when a client comes for a reading, I just notice after an hour of reading how their face muscles are being shifted, or even how their energy around them has shifted, and even they can notice that. Yeah. So not only the talking, the channeling, but also this energy vibration is a big deal that they are doing. Do take it in, and by raising your vibration, what I also mean is you're more calmer. When you're more calmer, you're able to absorb a lot more information as well, because your brain has a clarity of it, it's a smooth path. And it doesn't take in like all the hustle bustle of whatever the day is happening. And that is the best thing, that you can throw, like, say, for example, on a road with the puddles up, when you splash water on it, all the puddles will absorb all these water automatically. And this is how, when you are channeling the energy, all these puddles are being taken up, and then the smooth surface comes in, or at least that you can see through, right? Or especially on the road. And that is where, and then when whatever you are putting it is going to be in a clarity, making sense to you, and you're able to take that, even if the work is harder, or the things that you can't see, being fulfilled, will have yes, I can do it, this is possible. That kind of a mindset shifts into it, yeah. You'll be less anxious. Like, being calmer is also being you're in control of yourself, and you are less anxious. Your breathing is slow. Your mind state is very relaxed, and you are able to see, especially when you're at a crossroad, everything you want is fulfilling or doubtful and everything. But with this, you are, okay, let me take a hit. Let me give 100% to this particular side of the angle that I want to make my journey forward and see what comes out. Even if that is not what you're meant to be doing, but still it will lead you to the path that you'll be coming into your future or your life purpose or your soul mission of it. So it's not a detour, but actually add an extra life lesson to your longer lessons, like, so which is add value to you, and you will then know how strong you were to take that challenge all by yourself. Say, for example, even myself, until last year, I was so I moved from India to Ireland in 2001. And last year, when this opportunity came up to move to Seattle, all of a sudden, after 18 years being in Ireland, like, oh my God, how am I going to do this? How are we going to do it? Having children, having like our setup of a business and proper jobs and everything, like a routine and friends, family, which are like, because we left our family in India and we have this friend we call as a family. And leaving everything, drop down and just uprooting like a huge tree, being uprooted to a new country, new place where you don't know anyone. Thankfully, we have a couple of friends from Ireland who moved in. So there are a couple of them, but still it's so different. And being in the records, that's what I gained the clarity, like this is meant to happen, so let's do it. Give our 100% to it, even though it's a huge risk in our lives. But if we don't do now, we don't know what we are going to miss. It's not even that, like, we don't know what other things that are going to come out of it. Let's see how far can we stretch ourselves, like, and that moments, like, that clarity came in and we took it in much easier within 3 months, like hold the start to the niche of uprooting. We started our journey and here we are. So far we miss the family, friends and everything, but rest of the things are falling in place. And here, like, again, just by learning it, we found our soul families again. Like, we just met few friends, like we just knew, like we have been in many other lifetimes, or even in the place that we are living, we just know we have lived here before. That knowingness, that recognition of it is all coming back, and that is making us more be in balance of it, like, yes. And when I look at the whole aspect of earth, every piece is us. So we are not aliens to any other place or a different country or anything. It's just we humans, we segregate that, like, everything is belonging togetherness. Yeah. And so taking that, like, yes, my decisions as having a clarity as well. Even before that, 2 years ago, I left my day job, a corporate job where I was a project manager. For over, I think, 16 years, I was working in corporate multinational companies. And I was also building up my business here in experience healing. But then I said, like, okay, I have been doing this parallelly. Let me give more time to my business, my books, my children, my family, and let me quit the day job. It's not that I wasn't happy, but I just wanted to focus more energy here. And so I made a decision of it. And again, the clarity came in, the support came in through, like, it was naturally. And until that moment, and anytime I wanted to do it, there was a lot of fear-based, a lot of judgment-based, everything was. And when I was in the records, I got this clarity. I said, okay, let's do it. Until today, like, it's been nearly 2 years, I haven't regretted about it. Yes, I do again miss my work colleagues, the work routines, and having the cup of coffee with them in the morning, or having that, like, the business meetings and everything. That routine, I do miss it sometimes, but it's not actually, I miss going back into 9 to 5 job, like, but again, the clarity is the most important thing as well, like, so it is all about the navigation that comes in much easily with the crossroads. Again, if we might have health issues, but also we'll get an insight of what else can you do with it, as simple as that. Like, yeah, my daughter was having like few issues with her sleep routines sometime last year, and simple as that, like, we were trying to do the tapping, we were trying to do everything like with the crystals, meditation with her, and nothing was working. And like after that third day, I just sat in the records and said, like, what can I do, or how can I better help her? And simple thing is lavender spray. And only the week earlier, I just got this fragrance spray of not lavender oil, but the fragrance spray of lavender at the local place. And I said, okay, I have this, let's try it. So I sprayed it on her pillow, and that was a night she slept through. And for the next few nights, she wanted it to help herself to sleep. And that worked magically. Simple thing. I use lavender oil all the time with my clients with Reiki. or in my oil burner every time, but it just didn't happen to click in like two together. I should use it, but being in the records, it just gave that clarity of it. Yeah. So that was the most important thing that helped me as well. And also the other biggest thing that I find is you get to see the life at a bird's eye angle. So bird's eye angle is like the higher dimension of it, and you get to see everything, like, you know, where the paths are leading, what is ahead of you, and everything. It's super cool about it, and you get like less nervous about it because you know where your mountains are, where your hills are, where the slopes are, downsides, and everything, and how you can come back again, like, you know. So that is the biggest advantage of knowing your bird's eye view of your own life. Yeah, this is what the guidance from your masters, the lords, record keepers, everyone helps giving, and your saints, your spirit guides, everyone is there to welcome you, to offer you the guidance that you're looking for. All you need to do is just ask or show your presence that you want the help, like, you know. And by doing that, turning up into the Akashic Records on your own, by meditation or through a channel prayer, or by getting a reading, or by learning it for yourself, if nothing else, just getting it done for yourself. That is the most important thing. And so far, everyone can do it. That's what they have told me always. Like, you know, I used to doubt like myself, like, oh, can I? Because I have no qualifications of it. Like, I'm a graduate from bachelor's in computer science, did the project management and work like all the time with my logical mind. Can I access it? Like, is this up to me? Like, you know, but no, they have always offered the assistance and guidance. And also to people I offer, like, you know, it is always the case, like they have been welcoming them and helping them as well, even if there are some contracts and rules to be unclear, unrevealed. So they do that at the time of it, like, you know, so there is always the welcoming space. So it is really as simple as that, getting into that space and getting the information that, and so much, like, you know, my life touched is so much in balance since then, and I go with the flow of it rather than repulsing anything, like or abstracting or double thinking. Now I'm in flow of it. Like, if I need out, like, I'll always turn up to the records, like, yeah. So this is the best thing about it. Like, it's the blessings that you find in the Akashic Records channel. So yeah, if you're interested in it, or if you wanted to know further about anything, you can always email me info@experiencehealing.ie, or go onto my website www.akashic.ie, and connect me on Facebook, Instagram, or even through the emails or WhatsApp. Yeah, I'm happy to share any other insights as well. And these are not only my experiences, but also from my clients. I always keep posting up on my Facebook, showing up what the real proofs are there, how they have benefited as well. Like, the guidance is as simple as that. It is all about how we use this information to make a flow in our lives. Like, you know, people have found their path, or have figured it out, their soulmates, who they are, and also figured out how their lives are meant to be, or the health issues as well. They have uncovered what that was coming from, which lifetime, or what is that they're unrevealing it. Like, you know, so it's all about living your life fully to the moment, like, you know, because this is the lifetime that you got now, that you will remember right now. So why not make the most of it? Yeah. So if you like this, comment, or you can share with people that you think that might be interested in it. So thank you guys for listening to the end. Yeah, thank you. Have a blessed day.